Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard. I am Penge and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3, where we are back once again with Empress Short, who is probably at this very moment in time enjoying a lovely cup of tea while strolling around the Colosseum. Because of course last time out we took control of Rome, and there it is there is Rome, now proudly, I would like to think, part of the Empire of Cupboard. But of course up until very recently, this was the home of the Catholic Pope himself. This was the very heart of Catholicism, and now it's under our control. And this moves us a little bit closer to establishing Teaism as the best of all the religions. And we know Teaism is the best. We know it's the best religion. It's absolutely the finest one of them all. But we just need to convince everybody else of this. We just need to make sure that everybody else is aware of Teaism. And I think by taking Rome, that sends out a very clear message that Teaism is not to be messed with. And hopefully the message will get out to everybody, but specifically the Catholics, because we want to make sure that all of those Catholic counties very slowly but very surely come over to Teaism. In fact, whilst we're here, let's just go and have a quick look. How exactly is Teaism doing? So Teaism currently has 295 counties following it. Oh my goodness me, that has shot up quite considerably. Orthodoxy is on 372 counties, so we're not too far away from orthodoxy there. We could, I think, leapfrog them in this very part, depending on what happens and such, but we could get into second place in the kind of order of religions. Hang on, let's put them all on. Yeah, there we go. So Catholicism is the top religion in the world right now. Orthodoxy is second, and Teaism is currently third, but I think we could get into second. And then it's just a chase to Catholicism. It's just, yeah, we're going to chase that down and hopefully overtake it. But of course, as we saw last time out, a lot of the time when a county goes over to Teaism, it's changing from Catholicism. So we will gain a county and Catholicism will lose a county. So we should catch up slightly quicker. So there we go. That's wonderful. That is wonderful to see. Everybody enjoying a lovely bit of Teaism. Also, last time out, Empress Short did go on a few more conquests. Of course she did, because that's what she does. She's very fighty and she's very quick to anger. So she gets very quickly annoyed and then just makes snap decisions, is what I'd like to think that she does. But yes, not content with taking Rome away from the Catholic Pope, she then decided to go on a little bit of a conquest for Sardinia over here. And that is now under our control, which means that we were able to form the Kingdom of Sardinia, which is very lovely. So that's another kingdom title. And then also we were able to get the islands of Majorca and Minorca under our control. However, Ibiza down here, the party island itself, remains out of our grasp for now, unfortunately. We do have a truce with that chappie. How long does that last for? How long does that last for? That lasts for another 22 months. So it's going to be another 22 months until we can get our hands on the party island itself, which is somewhat unfortunate. But over here, we were able to also create ourselves another wonderful empire title. So there it is, the Empire of Hispania. Another one to just, add to the ever-growing collection of empire titles that we're just stacking up over here in the Cupboard dynasty. Now, unfortunately, we can't go and declare war on the Pope anytime soon because of those pesky truce rules and all that kind of stuff. You know, the rules of law that we all seem to abide by. So when can we go and attack the Pope next? We are hindered from declaring war on the Pope for 5 years. So on the 16th of June in the year 1357, I think we know what we're going to be getting up to. Pope, there might be another war on your doorstep at that point. I mean, the Pope has moved down here. So, of course, his capital was up in Rome. Now he's moved down here to the Barony of Reggio Calabria. Right down here, kind of in the, in the toe of the boot of Italy, if you like, right down the bottom here. So I guess that truce is going to let him, he's going to let him move in, because of course he's had to move house. He's had to move house from over here. He's got to move all his stuff in. He's got to get the house how he likes it, get all his pictures on the wall and all his furniture pointed the right way and all that kind of stuff. So yes, in those 5 years, hopefully, the Pope can, settle in and get comfortable. And then we can come down here and then, ransack his house again, steal his hats and force him to move somewhere else. However, this does give us a little bit of time to go forth and bolster our forces a little bit. So we've currently got just over 4,000 gold right now. And that's an okay amount of gold. That's a good amount of money. I mean, we've had more. We've had so much more money than that, but that's okay for now. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and just improve our men-at-arms numbers a little bit, because whilst we have 8 out of the 9 regiments allowed, so we can get ourselves another regiment, these numbers are not looking great for some of them. Like down here, armoured footmen, we're allowed 1,700 of these, and we've only got 400. So why don't we just start getting more men-at-arms? Why don't we just start improving our proper trained military a little bit? So that's what we're going to do. So let's have a look. Let's start with the ones that are almost at the top anyway. So we've got, yeah, these guys. So pikemen. How much is it to get some pikemen? 75 gold to get 100 pikemen. Yeah, we can absolutely do that. So get that up to the top, and probably the same for light footmen. They're only 45. 45, very easy. And then crossbowmen, they're probably cheap as well. 88. Yeah, we can do that. That's going to be... That's not even that expensive. Yeah, get that done. There we go. So now they're going to be at the maximum size of 1,700. So we'll have 1,700 crossbowmen, 1,700 pikemen, and 1,700 light footmen. How about we top up the light horsemen? How expensive are they? 85. Do you know what? Let's do that as well. Let's get them sorted. Oh, that is wonderful. So we've just added about, what, 2,000 men-at-arms, and we've still got 2,749 monies left. Okay, that's very wonderful to see. Right, this is good. This is going well. And let's get our final men-at-arms regiment in place, shall we? We've got 8 regiments. We're allowed 9, so we might as well have the extra one. And this one here is going to fill a little bit of a gap that we've got here. So this comes from the comment section. So thank you, comment section, because I hadn't noticed this. And a couple of people in the comments have pointed this out. We're going to get ourselves a regiment of bowmen. Now, I wouldn't have gone for this myself because we did have bowmen. Once upon a time in the past, we had a couple, I think. Did we have a couple of regiments of bowmen? I think we might have had more than one regiment of these guys. But then when crossbowmen came onto the scene and they showed off their fancy crossbows, I kind of got rid of the bowmen, thinking that crossbowmen were just upgraded versions of bowmen. But no, they are not that at all, because bowmen counter skirmishers. So each men-at-arms regiment counters different enemy regiment type. So for example, Hussars there, you can see they counter spearmen and archers. And then all that countering is taken into account when you have a battle and all that kind of stuff. So we've got nobody in our current setup that can counter skirmishers. We just don't have that. So if the enemy have skirmishers, we're not countering them. So those skirmishers are causing us some problems in our battles. So what we need to do is we need to get these guys in. And fortunately, they are very, very cheap. They are 55 for 100 archers, for 100 bowmen. Let's just make sure. So Hussars are countering spearmen and archers. Crossbowmen are countering heavy infantry and heavy cavalry. Light horsemen are countering archers. Armoured horsemen are countering archers. Pikemen are countering both types of cavalry. The bombard... Oh, no, they don't counter anybody. They're big shooty cannon things. They counter walls. Armoured footmen counter spearmen. And light footmen counter heavy infantry. So, yeah, we've got nobody that's countering skirmishers. So, yes, skirmishers are going to be causing us problems in our battle. So, let's get this in. So, 55 gold. Yes, please. Let's get that sorted. Go on, there we go. Welcome back, bowmen. Oh, we've missed you. I'm sorry, I misunderstood your brilliance. Okay, and we'll just... We've got so much money. Let's just get them maxed out as well. There we go. I mean, that's going to take a long time for them to assemble. It's going to take a long time to get that many bows made and all the people trained and all the arrows done, all that kind of stuff. But there we go. So we're now going to have, of our 9 regiments, we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that are completely maxed out. That's wonderful. That is wonderful. But yes, we're going to have to wait a while for that to happen because, yeah, it takes a while to train all these people. But there we go. There we go. The great military upgrade is underway. And then we just need to get even more money coming in to then upgrade the Hussars, the armoured footmen, and the armoured horsemen. And then when that's done, when all of those are upgraded, that's going to be quite terrifying for any enemy. That's going to be an awful lot of very good, highly trained professional troops that we can just deploy whenever we like. Okay, Hugh has died. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. Oh, Hugh, this is all very terrible. Okay, so he was the King of Scotland. Okay, right, the King of Scotland is dead. Long live the new ruler of Scotland. So who should we get as our spy master? We need a new spy master. Okay, so the Queen of Aragon here, she is okay with us. She does want to be on the council. She's a powerful vassal. But yeah, she's all right with us. She's only got 16 intrigue. What if we order it by actual sort of, the proper, who's the best intrigue? And King Scone comes out on top. But he really likes us anyway. So there's no real point putting him there. So how about King Bertrand plus 69? He's got 22 intrigue as well. But he quite likes us too. He's quite fond of us. How about, hang on. Who was the other person that was top? Queen Ermesenda. Yeah, I mean, this lady here, King Bjortrick, this chap here, sorry, King Bjortrick, he likes us a lot because we made him a king, I imagine, or whatever. So that's absolutely fine. Yeah, you received a kingdom and then I gave you some vassals. So you really like us. Maybe we should make Queen Masenda here our spy master, just to make her a bit happier and to make sure that, because she's quite good at intrigue, maybe if she's on the council, she'll be less inclined to, do a bit of stabby, killy kind of stuff on us. So yeah, you can come in. You're not the best, but you're pretty good. You're okay. So there you go. Welcome aboard. Apparently Earl Mark of Suffolk has got one of our nephews in prison and they want 50 gold to get him out. Yeah, all right. That's absolutely fine. Yes, let him out, please. Also, how are the men-at-arms regiments doing? Right, these ones here are topped up. We're still recruiting all the bowmen. Okay, let's get ourselves then. We've still got an okay amount of money. How much is it to get the armoured footmen in? Let's just go for these guys first, because these are the sort of cheaper options. So yeah, let's increase your size up to 10. Let's do that. We want to keep a bit of money behind just in case things happen around the Empire. There might be rebellions and, I don't know, mercenaries to hire or whatever. So we'll keep a little bit of money behind. But, I mean, it comes back in very quickly anyway. It comes back in fabulously quickly. And we have ourselves a martial story event thing. So it says, at the end of the field exercise, it had seemed a brilliant idea to practice regrouping an army in disarray. I split my troops and ordered every officer to independently make their way to Northampton. Of course, by the third day of waiting, but with only half my army in place, I am now seeing flaws in the plan. Oh dear. Their GPS wasn't working. Duke Edbert suggests I ride out with a contingent of knights to find the missing troops while the rest of the army returns home. Okay, so we can say this will be an exciting search and off we trot. Or good idea, you're in charge and Duke Edbert II likes us a bit. He already likes us quite a lot anyway, and I see there it says that we might gain a martial lifestyle perk if we go and do this. So absolutely, yes please. And somebody is plotting to kill the physician Stephen. Stop. Who wants to kill him? Stop trying to... Nobody kill the physician. He's really good. Please do not kill our doctor. That would certainly ruin our day a little bit. Approaching a lake, I spot a camp pitched on its shores. As I enter it, I am met by the sergeant in charge. My lady, our water stores leaked while on the move, and our pack animals cannot make the march home without more water than we currently have. The soldier looks at me nervously. If the lady and her knights helped carry water skins, however, are you asking the Empress to give you their water? Oh dear me. Okay, if this is the only way, so the disgrace of carrying water for mules, we spend a little bit of prestige. That's not too bad. We can then just boss them around and say, right, absolutely, you just march and march now. But the Earldom of Northamptonshire gains desertion. Levy size down 10%. Just get them home, Sergeant. I do not care anymore. We abandon the search and return home. We do lose a big pile of stress, which would be quite nice because we are stressed. But I think she would want to improve her military. She's quite a sort of very capable commander. She loves a bit of the fighting. And yes, she is wrathful. But this was her idea in the first place to try and get everybody home. I think we'll do this. And as well, it does get us a nice lifestyle perk as well. But I think that's what she'd do. She'd want to teach people a lesson in how to actually do this properly. So, okay, fine. We'll do that. We'll give you some water stuff. And that's just a regular unlock. Okay, so what have we got? Strict organisation, increased control in county progress, up 20%. We don't do that too often anymore. So that's not that exciting. Or fort level +1. Enemy occupations do not lower control. That's quite nice. That's quite nice. But what do they lead on to? Prepared conscription is army gold maintenance down by 15%. That is wonderful. And friendly territory levy reinforcement rate up by 100%. That is also very good. Because hard rule givers dread goes up a little bit. Siege progress against revolts goes absolutely colossal. That's brilliant, plus 50%. And faction military power threshold for vassals, plus 20. So it's harder for vassals to go and do faction stuff. That might be quite handy. That might be quite useful. But it is for vassals. It is for vassals. And our rebellions we're seeing are just like peasant rebellions, aren't they? Let's go down here. Let's go down toward army gold maintenance down. I mean, yeah, we're not short of a few gold coins, but we might as well save money if we can. So we'll go for this. So fort levels go up. And yeah, enemy occupations not lowering control is good anyway. We'll take that because that'll just make things a bit easier. But there we go. So that's one perk. So what's going on with this? I can hear an absolute ruckus coming from a roadside tavern. One of my knights kicks open the door, revealing a room full of my wayward soldiers. Oh, dearie me. Oh, dear. This is not going to end well, is it? Oh, Empress Short is going to be cross. My arrival makes them fall silent to stare down into their tankers with nary a word between them. The proprietor narrows his eyes. So you're responsible for this rabble. You should be careful, proprietor, because I am the Empress of this empire, and if you annoy me, I might set you on fire a little bit. It's happened before. Okay, I've got enough gold to pay for the damages. Dealing with rowdy soldiers is easier than a rowdy innkeep, and you must continue your search. The men have the right idea. Pour me a drink. Okay, we wouldn't do that. I don't think we'd do that. Or I am tired of dealing with undisciplined soldiers. I don't think she'd do that because that's giving up. That's giving up. I don't think she would do that because she wants to make this work, and you know she's probably very angry about it, but she's determined. She's a military person through and through, so she wouldn't just give up. I think we will pay the money. It's 150 money, absolutely, absolutely. We'll pay the money. So there we go. So what's going to happen now? Okay. Oh, hang on. Oh no! Don't tell me that's her daughter, isn't it? Oh, what's going on? Okay, so I'm heading up to my chamber to enjoy some blessed sleep when I hear a faint rustle from a window. Okay, and the wind is then speaking. Elswith, open up, my songbird. It is I, Valenti. I push the shutters open, and lo and behold, a man has climbed up to Elswith's window. It is Duke Valenti of Milcenia. Oh dear. Right, so this chappie here from that part of the world has decided to climb up to the room of my daughter there. Oh, this is going to be bad, isn't it? What did you just call my daughter, you lecher? Indeed. Oh dear. Right. Is she now an adulterer? No, it doesn't seem that she is. It does not seem that she is an adulterer in any way. So maybe either she's not writing letters to the stork with that man, or if she is, which she shouldn't be, but if she is, she's not been caught yet. Okay, that's interesting then. Right, at least you're kind of behaving for now, which is nice. And here we go, on the march. As I am passing through a small village, I noticed that, though clad in simple cloth, the town's guards are all carrying weapons with my mark on them. Welcoming me in the muddy street was Egbert. So we'll call you Egbert for the sake of ease. The self-proclaimed divine guardian of the town. My soldiers lay down their armour to help this preacher, I think it might mean to say, serve God. Okay, hang on. Are you teist? Oh, yeah, absolutely. We love you. Yeah, brilliant. Ah, we have a zealous thing there. Okay, I already rule by divine right, so we just sort of shout at people. You have a day to flee this place, zealot. Okay, but we agree with him because he's teist. Grow tired or join me, preacher, and we will enact God's will together. Yeah, I think that's what we do. This guy joins our court. He's fabulously terrible, but okay. And then, yeah, we just continue looking for our people. We just continue looking for them. How lost can they be? I mean, our armies are quite big. I imagine if we've sent a contingent of army around the place, we should be able to find them. There's probably quite a lot of people. The last of my troops have made it back to Northampton, and order has been restored. Though this was hardly a display of military brilliance, I've gained a new perspective on my army and the individual soldiers of which it is composed. It was a valuable exercise after all. And there we go, we get our martial lifestyle perk. Okay, so what are we going to take? Well, let's go straight down here. Army gold maintenance down. I mean, what's our current money now? 211.5, which is a bit silly. So this is going to come down 15%. So now it's 213.7. Not as much as I thought it might be. But it's, you know, it's something. That's okay. And we have ourselves a faction. The Occitan Catholic Populists. Led by this chappie here, the King of Castile, does not like us at all. Oh dear. You do not like us. Tearism is hostile. Hang on, what? You're Catholic? Oh no, we can't have that. 29%. Right, hang on. Let's send you a big pile of money. Hang on. Let's do this thing. Hello, husband. Right, help us out with court politics, please. And then send a gift. So 183 gold goes that guy's way. 55 opinion is gained. Now, would you like to convert to tearism? 86% chance of that working. Is he going to go for it? And yes, he is. Okay, and now he likes us an awful lot. Plus 71. I mean, a lot of that has come from the great big cash bribe that we just sent him. But, yeah, there we go. So hopefully hopefully he will then drop out of that faction. He will drop. Oh, there you go. It's entirely vanished. As soon as he went, actually, do you know what? Do you know what? Emperess Short's okay. Enough of this silly faction nonsense. Let's all just go home and have some tea. There we go. That's happened. It's all sorted. Wonderful. Do you know what? We've not picked on the Holy Roman Empire for a while, have we? I mean, we did do that quite regularly a little while ago, but now we've left them alone for a short while. So let's go back and have a fight with them again. I mean, Short's not gone to war for probably, at least 3 days. So she probably needs to go and have a bit of a fight. She's itching to just go and have a little bit of war. So let's go and have a go at the Holy Roman Empire. If I'm honest, I'm amazed that they're still functioning as an empire. Because what are they? What have they got? It's just a collection of duchies and counties now. I don't know how they're operating. I do not know how they are functioning as an empire. Because they surely can't. Surely somebody's going to just rebel against them and overthrow them and go independent or whatever. Because why would you stick around in this kind of rubbishy empire that doesn't even have a kingdom title to its name? It's just not very good, is it? So what can we get off of you? I don't think we've got a... there's no truce. So what can we do? What if we seized all de jure lands? That would be quite nice. That would get us that bit up there. So that would complete that bit of Scandinavia up here. Then we get that bit of Denmark. So another bit of Scandinavia kind of being filled in. We get that bit there, which will be quite nice. And then, several bits in here. So, a county there. Let's have a county there. Maybe a duchy or two down here. That could be interesting. The only thing is, it's very expensive in terms of prestige. 6,475 prestige. We've only got 6,700 of it to our name. So that would be bad if we did not have any left to do any other fighting with. Because at some point we do want to go and have a fight with the Pope. Although it is going to be years and years until we can fight the Pope, as we have seen. It's going to be a long old time. So maybe we should do this. Just seize all of the de jure lands that should belong to us. And then that's even more land they're going to lose. That's quite a lot of stuff. Do you know what? Let's do it. It's very expensive in terms of prestige. I think we'll be okay. I think we will be okay. We'll muddle through. And of course, as we have fights and stuff, we get prestige back anyway. We get prestige and stuff like that from having battles and whatnot. So, let's go in. Absolutely. Can we do this? Hang on. Have you got an ally? Oh, yeah, I think we'll muddle through. I think we'll cope with your ally. So 21,000 people, which is not that bad. On its own, it's pretty impressive. But we've got 137,000 people. A lot of those are wonderful, fantastically trained, proper men-at-arms regiments. So, let's do this, shall we? Let's have ourselves a bit of a fight. I mean, I don't need to care that he hates us because that's not going to change. Let's just take some more stuff off him. So there we go. We've declared war on him. Short is very happy. Oh, she's delighted now. We're going to have another fight. Do we go for their capital over here? Do we just literally just stroll in and take their capital? Because, where's the land that we... Hang on. The land that we actually want to take is... it's all over the place, isn't it? It's all over the place. Why don't we come down here? We'll start over here. We'll take one bit, just so they can't have the war score ticking up, because, they can't claim they're holding the land anymore. We'll get a couple of bits over here, maybe, and then we'll just work our way up toward their capital, which is over there. Let's do that. That's a fun plan. Right, we need to get our little marker point thing done. We'll pop that there. Pop that there. No, hang on a minute. Why can't we pop it there? Are we not allowed? No, that's their land, isn't it? Hang on. We can't put it in their land, Penge. That's not how it works. We're having a fight right now. You need to go... Oh, we're going to have to go over here somewhere. We're going to have to put it there. That's okay. There we go. Let's put it somewhere where we control. There we go. I know what I'm doing. Thank goodness Short's in charge. Okay, and then... I mean, we've got 10,000 men-at-arms. 10,000 of them. I mean, these guys have only got 19,000 troops as it is. And... what's that? 16,000 of them are levies. Oh, this is going to be very much a walk in the park. Let's just get some more levies in. Let's make sure that we counter them. There we go. So we've got ourselves 31,000 troops. And we still are making money, even though all those troops are raised. So there we go. That is wonderful. And we'll come down here. We'll just siege our way along here for now, I think. And we should be pretty good at the sieging as well. 10 days. That's nothing. That is nothing. So we'll work our way along here, along the lovely coast. Nice along here. Another 20 days. And then, we'll try and go through this little gap here and head up to their to their capital. Ooh, divine focus. Since about a month back, I have been having a recurring dream in which I discuss theology with St. Catherine, St. Matthew, and Fortuna. Wow, that's amazing. Normally, I just have a dream when, you know, I've gone to school with a teddy bear or I've gone to work with, you know, with no clothes on or whatever. But, okay, fine, you discuss theology in your dreams. Perhaps they have chosen me to spread their word and reward me with their blessings in turn. I will pray to St. Matthew for wealth and abundance. Stewardship +1. St. Catherine for knowledge and wisdom, learning +1. Fortuna for wit and luck, intrigue +1, or we just gain 50 piety. I mean, we might as well take something. Let's have... I mean, wealth and abundance would be useful. What kind of... She's brave, she's zealous, and she's wrathful. I don't actually go for wit or luck. Knowledge and wisdom, I mean, that's not going to help us much. It's not going to help us much. It might get us a little bit more piety coming in each month, I suppose. And she is quite religious. She's very zealous. I think she'd go for that. St. Catherine for knowledge and wisdom. Let's see what that does. We get 1.3 piety per month. What does that get us up to? Absolutely no difference at all. Yay, but there we go. We've got ourselves a slightly better learning skill, which is, yeah, that's no bad thing. It's better than it was. We'll just keep on going along here. Yep, thank you very much. Spouse mediates with Palabian. Queen Bazina gained 10 opinions. Oh, well done. Well done, husband of ours. Okay, that's excellent stuff. There you go. He's deserving to wear the crown all of a sudden. Oh my goodness me. We've got even more teist bishops going out and having coffees. This is not acceptable. Thyra, what are you doing? What are you doing? You meant to say, can I have a lovely peppermint tea? And instead, you said you wanted a cappuccino. It's not good enough. It's not good enough at all. Oh no! Stout has died. Our brother Stout has died of cancer. We've gained 40 stress, but of course, that was our twin brother. Oh, we're without our twin. Oh, that's very sad indeed, even though he was a bit of a killy murdery person. Hang on. View his kills. Okay, he just executed this person here. I don't know why, but whatever. This person was executed. Okay, we'll never find out. We will never know if he was the one that actually killed Kettle. I mean, I suspect he was. I'm pretty sure it was him, because he had a lot to gain, but there we go. He's dead. Our brother is dead. And we are absolutely stressed out. Do you know what? We're going to have to... Oh, no. We're commanding an army. Bother. Okay. Do we need to command this army? Or can we give it to somebody else to do and we can just go and become less stressed? You, Duke Edbert, you've got the military engineer thing as well. That's pretty good. Although you've got logistician. You can make the supplies last longer. How are the supplies looking? They're going down, obviously, but... How about we give that to our daughter? Yeah, we need to sort that out as well at some point. Oh, no, it's not you. No, our other daughter, Countess Judith. Yeah, okay. You can do that, which means that we are now free to go on a bit of a hunt. So yes, 167 gold. Please make us less stressed because we are very stressed out and we don't want to have a break or anything because that would be bad. And of course, we have many other siblings that could pass away. Although saying that, actually, a lot of our siblings have died, which is all very sad. Okay, we are out with brew. What do you want to do? I will bring it down. 150 prestige. Strike true brew. I think we do it. It's our thing, isn't it? We're out hunting. It's all dramatic and fighty. And 150 prestige would not actually go amiss. So yes, we'll take the shot. There we go. Sorry, brew. Oh, and there we go. It was a relatively uneventful hunt in the end. We just sort of went out, we shot a thing, and then we came back. You know, kind of how hunts are supposed to work, I think. Okay, there we go. Right, we've nearly taken this place. So we're on 44% of the war score. Let's go over to this one. We'll take this, which hopefully will... Hello, Enswith has given birth to a daughter. Are we likely to play as you? We might play as you. When we've had this war, when this war's all sorted out, we are going to have to look at our succession and who we do want to play as next. But, yeah, okay, right. Well, let's give you a decent sort of, I mean, that's a lovely name. Elgith is nice, but let's give you a sort of a proper cupboardy name. So we've covered kind of tea-making paraphernalia, like, you know, spoon and saucer and cupper and teapot and such. We might now have to go down the route of types of tea. So, peppermint. This can be baby peppermint. So there you go, baby peppermint tea. Welcome to the world. Surety of supply. Part of commanding an army means making sure my soldiers have plenty of food, drink, for which we can read tea, and camp gear for long campaigns. To this end, I should come up with a plan for ensuring my soldiers always have the supplies they need in the field. Okay, so arranging a network of merchants. Stewardship challenge, 67% chance of success. We get well-provisioned armies for 5 years, so that gives us a little bit more supply capacity, and we get 100 martial. Stockpile supplies, that is 300 gold, and we get the extra supply capacity. Or the soldiers can become accustomed to foraging. Okay, I don't really want them to do that. I don't see that being Short's kind of way of doing things. Maybe, I mean, that gets us 100 martial lifestyle, but there is the chance that could fail. There is a 32%, so, you know, a 1/3 chance that could fail. How about we do this? We spend a bit of money. We've got loads of it now. So, yeah, we'll spend some money, and then we get well-provisioned armies. There we go. Lovely. I mean, we are carving our way through Holy Roman land right now. I don't think they've done anything to us at all, have they? Have they got anything? Oh, they've got Nitra. Partial occupation of that place, wherever that might be. Oh, they're over there. They're over that side. Yeah, so we're sort of working our way toward them. Oh, crikeys, hang on. How can we get through here? Where do we need to take first? Because, yeah, we're heading toward their capital, but we might also need to have a bit of a fight with them as it goes. We might need to go and have a bit of a war with them at some point. Yeah, a proper battle. But that's fine. We can work that. I'm tempted to just sort of walk around and go and attack them. People are dying in the dungeons. That's probably fine. That's probably fine. Yeah, so we need to work our way through. I think if we take the capital, we're then near enough to go over here and have a fight with them. They are going to take that place, which is not ideal. It's not ideal, but never mind. And some more factions are disbanding, which is all very wonderful. Let's just get time moving a little bit quicker. So there we go. We're on 97%. But yeah, we've got 100%. Yeah, we need to go and take that place back. We need to go and take that place back. We might have to take some casualties here. How much are we going to lose? Oh my goodness me. About 3,000 people. I think we can cope with that. I think we can cope. So yes, let us march over here and battle commences, and then we're going to win this and it's going to be wonderful. There we go. So our bowmen are being countered. They're dealing 90% damage due to being countered, but they're not countering anybody. So the bowmen we put in to specifically counter skirmishers are not actually doing anything. Well, there you go. That was a wonderful purchase, and I think that is done. There we go. We are known for our dedication to our faith as well, which is quite nice. We're a religious icon. Oh, that seems perfect. And yes, we shall have all of this land, please. There we go. Enforce those demands. So all those random bits of land are now ours. And he's calling us hysterical. You should be careful. Be careful with that because, you know, we might set you on fire or whatever. So, yeah, okay, so be it. Disband the troops. We don't need them. And there we go. That looks much nicer. There we go. That bit's gone. That bit's gone. That bit's come over to us. A load of land down here is now ours, which we should own anyway. You know, de jure it was ours. That is splendid. And we've got 1,000 prestige. So we've not crept up to the, whatever it was, 6,000 that we had beforehand, but we've got a little bit in hand, which is quite good. Oh, just popping in to look at the prisoners, it seems that something has happened to our physician. I wonder what happened. Now, either they just died of old age, or they were horribly murdered, because people were plotting against them. Oh, okay, well that's a bit of a bother, isn't it? Right, okay, start the search for a physician. Let's get that done first. So if you could just, summon the physician, that would be wonderful. Still nobody doing that. Okay, we've got a decision about a university. We'll do that in a bit. And then we had, okay, another perk. We'll take strict organisation because that's the next logical one for us to take. Okay, so hang on a minute. Hang on. Right, no physicians have come through yet. I kind of want the physicians in. Okay, who have we got? Very furious looking Ladina, but she is a physician and also a herbalist. Ah, physician and herbalist. That could be really useful. That could be very, very handy indeed. And this lady here is... I don't know why this person's been recommended. Why has Princess Barbara been recommended to us? Hang on, she's the daughter of the current Kaiser of the Holy Roman Empire. That would be a bit odd if she came working for us, wouldn't it? Would that not be strange? But anyway, she's a bit rubbish. She's not really sort of surgeon material. Whereas this lady, even though she looks absolutely livid with everything she sees, she is quite good at the old doctoring. Yeah, okay, we'll have you. We'll have Ladina. So 300 for you to join. There we go. For some reason, you are a knight. Hang on, what? No, I don't want you to be a knight. You're going to get yourself killed there, Ladina. Hang on, what? I've never seen that. I'm the court physician, but also a knight. Hold on there. Hang on. 10. Yeah, I'm not letting you be a knight because you're the physician. We want you to be alive to keep everybody else alive. Your job is to stay alive and make sure the knights also live. So there we go. Do you know what? We'll invite some knights, however. 150 prestige. We've not got loads, but yes, please. Because I noticed there that some of our knights are not the best. So if we could get some good knights, that would be quite useful. And then people are dying in the dungeons. Hang on. Yes, I'll sort it out. Oh, there's loads of people in the dungeons. Okay, right. Well, let's go through. And then, we'll let people out where we can. We shall convert them where possible. So everybody is converted over and everybody's left the dungeon except this lady here because she is a very zealous Catholic. I don't think Short would stand for this. I do not think Short would stand for this at all. I think this lady would be executed because she doesn't leave because she's zealous. You can't convert her. So she's saying, no, I'm not converting over. I'm not going to be tierced. I think you might have to be set on fire, I'm afraid. You're going to be burnt at the stake. So here we go. It's all fine. We gain some dread. We lose some stress, which is quite nice. So there we go. And we have ourselves another lovely bonfire. There we go. Another devout Catholic set on fire a little bit. Okay, the little sort of notifier thing is telling us a couple of useful things. Number one, we need to go and check on Ethelred, just to see if there are any good sort of marriage potentials. But then also, we can create ourselves a couple of titles. I thought we had these titles created already. The Duchy of Venice. I kind of assume we'd already got that, given that Venice has been under our control for a little while. But okay, let's create that because that gives us lovely, lovely prestige. And then who would like this? I mean, who's got it right now? King Radbot, which is a brilliant name. Yeah, you, absolutely. You can have that. You can have the petty kingdom of Venice. Knock yourself out with it. And then we've got ourselves the Duchy of, that one. Romania. That one there. So, okay, create that as well. And who owns this bit? Prince Bishop Julian. Hang on a minute. Are you Catholic? Yes, you are. Boo. Okay. Can we send you a gift of a great big pile of money? And then will you convert a 13% chance? Hang on a second. Hang on. What if we grant you a title? Would you like to look after that place? Would you like the petty kingdom of Romania? Right, Romania. Whatever. Remain. And then, now you convert 100%. There you go. We've just converted. If that works, he's not accepted yet. We've just converted a very, very important member of the Catholic faith, a Prince Archbishop. We've just converted him over by essentially giving him some money and giving him some land. Oh dear. Okay, this chap here has approached me, claiming he has discovered who is behind the murder of my nephew, Niazmazel. I am not bothered. I don't know who that person is. I'm not bothered at all. He gets a weak hook on us. Absolutely no, I'm not bothered. No, it's fine. I can upset him. I do not care. And there we go. So he is now just a duke. He's now no longer got his fancy kind of fancy hat going on there. He's got a bishop hat. He just is now a duke and he's tierced. Okay, that's wonderful. And we're first in line to inherit what? Are we? Are we related to you in some way? No. No, we are not. Okay, you should probably go and get married or something. That would be quite useful. I'm sure you can manage that on your own. You go and sort that out. And this person here is joining our court. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yes. He's a giant. He's like a huge, big, fighty person. Yeah, absolutely. Not grant you titles. Don't grant you titles. Recruit you to court. There you go. So we've moved time on. Splendid stuff. So you're fighty. And now Ethelred. Let's go and have a look. Right, is there anybody here now who is looking like splendid marriage material? Again, no one really jumping out. Nobody is jumping out as an amazing, amazing bit of sort of, marriage opportunity going on. Who can we have? Who can we have? Oh my goodness me. Where are all the geniuses? So Matilda here, she comes out at the top of the list if you order it by sum of all skills. And she's okay at intrigue. That's very high. 19 is wonderful. But some of her other skills are a bit lacking. I mean, a learning of 2 is not wonderful. Martial of 7 is not brilliant either. So that's very high, but her other skills are pretty low. And also, she is zealous. And zealous people don't get on with cynical people. They just don't get on. So let's not get those two married because they're just going to fall out. However, this lady here, Guina de Leon, possibly, might be pronouncing that wrong. She's got the hail trait. And also Ethelred has hail, so children will get that, and it might get improved to... Is it robust, the next one up? It might be robust, the next one. So that might get improved. And of course, with our wonderful sort of strong blood, the chance of all these other traits going down are, increased greatly, so that's wonderful. And then she is generous, she is deceitful, and she is paranoid. So none of those things mean that they're going to fall out. Does she have anything else going on? She's a novice hunter. Actually... she's quite good at doing the fighting. She's very, very good at prowess. Oh yeah, she seems very good, and she's a logistician. She's only got a 2-star education trait, but that's sort of okay. Yeah, how about you? How about you? Because, yeah, we want him. I mean, he's 21. We want him to be having children sooner rather than later. So, yeah, there we go. That is going to get inherited. It might intensify to robust. Yes, there we go. Okay, absolutely. And yet you will accept 247 kind of... positive score there. That's going to work. And there we go. So now you two are married, and already she's put on her knightly stuff and she's ready for a fight. Do you know what? Your mother-in-law would approve. And we have ourselves quite a bit of money once again. So let's go through and get some more of these sorted. Let's get all of the armoured footmen up to the maximum amount that we can have. Let's just do that. And to heck with the cost. It doesn't really matter. The cost is relatively irrelevant. There we go. Still got 5,000 monies left. Okay, so these are the expensive ones. The armoured horsemen are 200 apiece, and the Huskars are 117 apiece. However, they are both super strong. They're both very, very powerful. Huskars 92 damage, 52 toughness. The armoured horsemen 116 damage and 52 toughness. The horsemen obviously offer a pursuit option because they chase after people. And yeah, the Huskars do provide a bit of screening. They kind of shield us, so we take less sort of friendly casualties, I believe. So they're both really good. How about we just try and get them up a little bit? So how about we get those guys to 10? So they're size 10, leaves us with 4,400. And then get these up to 10 as well. I mean, that's quite the expense we just did there. That's very expensive. But slowly but surely, we can start working these up to their maximums as well. And then we've kind of maxed them out. Which is just, it's very silly, really. Hang on. 117. There's 7 more to go. That's only 700. Do you know what? Let's just spend the money. Huskars are done. That's it. Huskars are now done. And then we need to spend another... what would that be? 7. Hang on a minute. No, we can probably afford that. Maybe not right now, actually. Maybe not right now. That's going to be quite expensive to get the armoured horsemen up. But do you know what? In not too long... that will be possible. This chappie here has arrived. I mean, he's described as a callous fool. I'm okay with that because he can fight quite well. So yes, absolutely, welcome. Come and do some fighting for us, you callous fool. I mean, yeah, your helmet's a bit silly, but okay, that's fine. And I don't think we need to sway this guy anymore because we simply can't. He absolutely loves us. So there we go. Is there anybody else, any other vassal that we need to sway? Is there anybody that really doesn't like us? The Queen of Pomerania, she's not so much of a fan. Yeah, okay, let's sway you, Queen of Pomerania. Okay, we've been invited to a feast. I really hope this feast does not involve getting vomited on, because that would make me sad. Okay, better be worth my time. Let's hope it actually continues as well, because we have seen the feast be a little bit wobbly at points in the past. No, there we go. Right, okay, so who's sitting with us that's saying that we're brilliant? So Queen... yeah, okay, so the Queen of Pomerania, King Paleo... okay, and who's that? Duchess Annabella of Essex. Okay, so we've got some random assortment of people sat next to us, all saying that we're something special. Yes, yes, I am. Absolutely. Massage my ego. Okay, they get some opinion of us, and we lose 24 stress. That is exactly what we came to the party for. And Maud has arrived. Do you know what, Maud? Yeah, you can come in. Come and do some fighting for us, please, Maud. Absolutely, you can come in. Are you a knight already? Yes, you are. Okay, splendid stuff. Your stats are not good at anything else, but fighting, you're pretty good. So, okay, well done. Embarrassing impatience. Okay, slight delay to the serving of the food. Duke Jakub looks ready to burst with frustration. Okay, in between grumbles from his stomach, I only hear grumbles of displeasure. Oh, calm down. He's making a fool of himself, or he's got a point. Where is the food? I mean, I'd like to think we would be courteous. We're not horrible. We're not a horrible person. We're not impatient or anything. So yeah, he's making a fool of himself. I think she'd sort of just tell him to pipe down and stop being such a wally. And that was it. It's all done. That was relatively uneventful. Now it is time to wash off the traces of merriment and wine, but fortunately not vomit. Not vomit, which is quite welcome. And once more resume my duties as a lady of the realm. Absolutely. So we lose 24 stress. We now have entirely no stress whatsoever, which is absolutely wonderful. And now I think we have enough money to sort out our armoured horsemen. So let's get these up to the maximum size they can be. And there we go. They're up to 850 horsemen. I mean, not right now. Obviously, time needs to go by for them to build up and get the horses and train everything up. But there we go. Once that's done, we will have a fully stocked men-at-arms, I don't know what, squad or something. I don't know. But that'll be wonderful. That will be very, very scary indeed. And then, when that is done, we need to see what money we're actually making whilst we're not fighting. Because, of course, while we're not fighting, they still have a certain maintenance, but it's not that much. But, I mean, we're making 222 right now. So I think we're going to be fine for the monies. Elswith, are we going to play as you? Possibly. We might possibly play as you. However, you have got children with other names that we've not changed. So, do you know what? That's fine. You can call them whatever that name was. I didn't look, but I'm sure it was nice. Oh, crikey's Ethelred didn't mess around. So him and his wife, they got married not that long ago. They've already been writing letters to the stork, and the stork has delivered a child, which is wonderful. So, at the moment, they want to call her Ethelfled. Okay. I mean, right, hang on. We might play as you, possibly. You are quite fighty. You're very fighty, and I like that. Hang on. How good is your daughter? Oh, my goodness me. A genius. Comely. Robust. And fecund. Oh, my word. This is wonderful. Yeah, you're some sort of super child. Okay, yeah, wrap you up in cotton wool. Don't let anything bad happen to you. Right, we need to give you a good name. We need to give you a good name, because we might well be playing as you at some point in the future. I think we might possibly nominate Ethelred here as our player heir. Go and play as him, bit fighty, and then at some point in the future play as you. Wow, that is a remarkable set of traits. Okay, this is all very exciting. However, she's currently called Ethelfled, which is a bit weird. So let's call you something a bit more cupboardy. We're going to mix two very important parts of the Cupboard dynasty, and of course teaism as well, into one name. We're going to call her Tea Cake. Because, of course, tea cakes are a lovely thing you can have with a cup of tea. But yeah, it's got the word tea in and the word cake in it. Both of which are very important parts of the dynasty. So there we go. Welcome to the world, Tea Cake. May you grow to be strong and wise. I mean, you're already quite strong and wise. Let's be honest. You're smarter than some of the people that we have in our court. And you're probably better at fighting as well. And you're, what, 2 days old. So well done you. I think you could be something very special indeed. If we actually get to the point of playing as you, I think that could be wonderful. But yeah, there we go. We've got to sort of wrap you up right now. However, let us educate you and we will look after you for now. We will become your ward because we want to have a bit of control over, you know, what traits you're going to have and what you're going to be like and all that sort of stuff. Oh dear, our nephew Radwold has possibly been writing letters to the stork with Duchess Katarina of Östergötland, the Queen Mother of Sweden. Oh, dear me, Radwold. Okay, it's fine. I mean, you're nothing to do with me, I don't think. You're at our court in... Oh, you're in Strasbourg. Okay, do you know what? You're nothing kind of to do with us. Whose child are you? You're Cake's only child. You're Cake's son. Oh, no, you're not. No, you're not. You've got many siblings. Okay, no, that's fine. That's okay. Right, yeah, well, you can just sort that out yourself. It's all good. And we have ourselves another perk available. Okay, hard rule it is. So dread goes up. Siege progress against revolts goes up, and faction military power threshold for vassals goes up by 20. So that's quite nice. Soldiers of lesser fortune, mercenaries become a bit cheaper, and then we get absolute control, and then we might get down to overseer. I don't know. How are you? Your health is fine. Your health is fine at the age of 63. I mean, yeah, that's no great surprise, to be honest, sure. That's no great surprise. But there we go. So you're doing okay. So maybe we could get down to overseer. I do not know. And also, how long is it until we can go and have a fight with the Pope again? 3 months. Oh, wonderful stuff. Yay, everything's looking great. Well, would you look at what day it is? It's the 16th of June, and I think that means that we can go to war with the Pope. No, we have to wait. We have to wait until the next day. Okay, fine, let's let 1 day pass. There we go. Now, would you look at what day it is? We can go to war with the Pope. And I think he knows it's coming. I mean, he looks a little bit glum about it. But do you know what? It's fine. We're going to come and get you, Pope. Okay, let's declare war on the Pope again. Now, what do we do here? Okay, what claims have you got? So somebody's got a claim on that little bit of land just there. We can go and do all sorts of holy wars for counties and what have you. We can't get much in the way of de jure stuff. Because, yeah, we can't get too much land from that, which is somewhat disappointing. However, Short is not going to be around forever. We know this to be the case. I mean, okay, she's fine right now, but she does have the option to do a holy war for a kingdom right now. So can we do, what can we do? The Kingdom of Sicily. Should we use our one holy war, sort of kingdom level holy war, to go to war with the Pope for the Kingdom of Sicily? Because if we do that, that doesn't leave the Pope with very much land left at all. That leaves the Pope with 1, 2, 4 counties. I think that's what we do. 375 piety. We've got absolutely loads of it. Let us do this. Here we go. We are going to declare war on the Pope for the Kingdom of Sicily. And war has been declared. Hello again, Pope. Oh, we've missed you. Rome is lovely. We do like all your hats you've got. Right, here we go. Oh, by the way, we've got a massive amount of military to bring to bear on you. So, hope you enjoyed that. He's got, what's that, 14,500 soldiers. I think we might have more than that in, not quite got more than that, but we've got, look at that. Look at, that's a 4-star elite squad of brilliance. Okay. We'll let that top up a little bit. Oh, crikey, that jumped up. 28,000. We'll get a little bit more. Come on, let's get some levies in. One more. There we go. 30,000. He's got some... Hang on a minute. Can we get some holy orders? That's going to cost us some piety. Do you know what? I don't think we need them. Again, I don't think we need them. Let's just get a little bit more troop. There we go. That'll do the job. Right, in we go. Let's just siege some things down. I mean, if we can get down here and take the capital, that would be, well, his current sort of capital. That would be great. That would be very, very good indeed. But I don't think we necessarily need to. I think we can just walk our way down. I think we can just take a leisurely stroll through the Italian countryside and just sort of siege things as we go. We're already on 14% and we've taken 1 place. So I don't think this is going to be too difficult. Oh dearie me, another person that's bragging about a great deal that he struck with a fancy lady in pearls and silk for drawing a map. Yeah, this has happened quite a few times now. Into the dungeon with you, and you probably will never be seen again. So farewell for now. Right, we're going to claim that place in no time at all. Let's head up to this place, because that is part of it, isn't it? Yeah. So we'll go up to there, grab this place. I don't think there's much opposition coming in. Oh, hang on. We should have gone that way. Never mind. We'll have to re-siege that place. I didn't see them down there. That was a bit sneaky, Pope squad. Okay, let's come down. It's fine. We'll get them. They're going to run away a bit now. But it's fine. In fact, if we have a fight with them, that's probably going to do quite a lot of good sort of to the war score. So here we go. And it's just a doddle. It's just a doddle. 29%, 46%. Go here, siege that back again. I mean, it doesn't take long anyway. It's fine. There we go. All sorted. And yeah, we'll just sort of trot on to over here and keep on sieging all your stuff down. So we're on 92% war score. Oh, hang on, there's a fight happening. Oh, yeah, the Pope's just raised some people over here. Okay, now we're on 96% war score. We could have gone here and just siege this place down and that would have been it. But instead, we've come down here to the capital. The current Pope house, if you like, wherever the Pope is hiding out over here somewhere. And this is not going to take long at all. What else are they doing? They're up here. There's just a load of troops just sort of meandering about the place. And I think they might be mercenaries over there. But Pope, it's not going to take too much longer. Oh, hang on. Oh, they must have unsieged something. That's unfortunate. But, boom, there we go. We've got the Pope. We've got the Pope as our prisoner. Now, what we could do is, he's a valuable prisoner. We could, hang on, where is he? Was he at the top? There, yeah, you thought I might have seen him on account of his ludicrously amazing hat. We could execute the Pope, but then there's going to be another Pope. So there's no real point right now. What we'll do is we'll just do more damage to him by taking all of his land away. So, yeah, okay, we will enforce those demands, please. And now Catholicism is looking very shaky indeed. The papacy has just got 4 places and they're entirely surrounded by us. So yeah, the Pope is going to be over here in, what's that called? Lanciano. He's going to be looking very nervously over his shoulder all the time. Over the hills, he's going to be staring, just waiting one day to see whatever 30,000 Cupboardian troops just, bearing down on him to finally run him out of his land. But okay, there we go. Now we are going to have to dish out some land down here, which is all very lovely. So we've got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places. 6 places to actually go and sort out down there and distribute to various people. I mean, they're all going to go the way of the Cupboard dynasty. It's all going to be fine. But there we go. Oh, it's looking mighty glorious indeed. That looks a lot better. It looks a lot better. We have got the slight irritation of the Byzantines having some of this land. It'd be nice if we could have all of this, but we'll let them have it for now. Maybe at some point we'll go and try and get it off them. But yeah, main target number 1, get rid of the Pope. And yeah, it's going well. It's going well. Operation Bye Pope is looking pretty splendid. Down to 4 counties, and they're going to tumble. They're going to tumble fairly quickly. And with that done, I think we will finish up for now. We have made some more good progress on removing the papacy from the map of the world. I mean, yeah, there's not much of it left. And I think next time, we can get that sorted. I think we can get rid of the papacy entirely. We can unland the Pope. And then I don't know what happens. I don't really know what happens when we unland the Pope. Does Catholicism just sort of collapse because there's no kind of base for it or whatever? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, we'll see what happens with that. Also, be nice to try and get rid of the Holy Roman Empire, take some more of that. And then also I'm looking over here. Poland and Lithuania. I mean, would they like to join us? I'd quite like to have them on board. And Hungary as well. It would be nice if we could get those folks on board as part of the Empire of Cupboard, because then it would just look very lovely indeed. But yes, many things to think about next time, as well as sorting out our succession things. At the moment, Short is fine, 65 years old, feeling fine. But yeah, we do need to pick a successor. I'm not entirely convinced we should go down the route of Queen Herigith. Although, to be fair, she's picked up her martial skills. But yes, where are you? Yeah, Ethelred there, looking okay. Only 25 years old, Marshal of 23, that can only get better. And yes, Tea Cake here is just a wonder. I think we might be nominating you, my good sir. We might well be nominating you. But yes, we will do all that kind of stuff next time out, because we will finish up for the moment. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, then please do leave a like. That would be most splendid indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Crusader Kings 3. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. Let's throw that at you. That might get you. That's a beautiful shot. Oh, this is an unpleasant angle, Trish. Can you just fall in the water, please? This is the best box. This is my favourite box of the game so far. Oh no. It is hurting me. It's hurting me a lot. Very interesting way of doing your medical examinations. Who's examining who?